It's going to be difficult because, like I said, our money is short, so is theirs, and we'll see where it goes.
Can the Guardian program help? Rich Carroll reports.
Last week, Flagler County Administrator Heidi Petito sent a letter to Superintendent LaShaka Moore indicating that the county will no longer pay $1.4 million a year for the school district's School Resource Officer program. The letter was meant as a conversation starter, and now the school board and the county commission will work together to find ways to fund the program. One possibility being talked about to help fund the School Resource Officer program is the Guardian program, a program that arms civilians to safeguard schools during active assailant incidents. School board member Cheryl Massarel, in an interview with WNZF, talks about that possibility.
I think Guardians is a good solution to hopefully keep down costs, but here's the problem with that. If you go to a Guardian system, when there is any kind of disruption in the school, other than an active shooter, they cannot get involved. That means, say there's a fight that breaks out in the hallway, and they're there, they have to walk away from it. They cannot get involved. They don't have arrest power like an SRD does. So you can see the various differences. What they can do and why they're there is if an active shooter comes into the building. If an active shooter comes, it's all Guardian. Guardians are now involved, but only in that circumstance. So that is a problem. So we need officers that help maintain the behavior of our participants and our kids, and that they help so much. I can't tell you how much they help. Just being there and seeing the uniform is a big difference. But Guardians wouldn't have that same authority. And that's where we run into a problem.
In the past, Sheriff Rick Staley has consistently expressed openness to the Guardian program. However, he has firmly opposed any strategy that would permanently replace school resource deputies. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Carroll.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Liz Ryan, and you're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Wednesday, February 21st.
Prime Corrections recognized Sheriff Rick Staley and the Flagler County Sheriff's Office for being the top saver of taxpayer money during the winter meeting of the Florida Sheriff's Association for saving taxpayers a whopping amount in inmate medical costs in 2023.
In the last year, Prime Medical, at no cost to the taxpayers, has saved $1.1 million that otherwise would have been billed to the county commission to pay for outside medical care for inmates.
Sheriff Staley says unlike the Florida Department of Corrections and Florida Department of Juvenile Justice, county jails are not guaranteed any caps on inmate medical costs, such as Medicare rates.
And about a year ago, we contracted with the Florida Sheriff's Association Prime Correctional Medical Management. This is basically a way to manage inmate medical care that is conducted outside the jail.
Prior to this arrangement, Flagler County paid all bills received for inmate medical care. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Water goes where water will go, and water has now found new places to go.
Palm Coast's mayor is reacting to a new plan to protect homes from flooding. Daryl Moody has the details.
Mayor David Alfin says the city's taking the issue head on.
We have created a council, an ad hoc committee that will be comprised of residents along with experts within the city to advise City Council on what is the best solution.
Some believe it's due to climate change, while others blame overdevelopment. Mayor Alfin says it may just be cyclical.
If you look at history, you'll see that, there are peaks and valleys in the amount of water that gets cycled from the sky to the land in Florida, and we may just simply be at a peak period. I think if you go back far enough, you'll find both drought and flooded moments in time.
Either way, Mayor Alfin says the city's committed to protecting residents.
This is a problem of the highest magnitude that needs to be resolved, that needs the help of the city to work with the residents that are affected. And putting this committee together shines a spotlight and puts a focus on the problem so that we will hear in the short term how we can help our residents.
In addition to the committee, the city is also creating a task force to tackle the issue. I'm Daryl Moody reporting.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Liz Ryan.